Do I have to file ISF for mobile phone and computer repair parts? It's a smartphone world, isn't it? We've all dropped a call or two, but have you ever thought about what happens to your device when it gets shipped overseas for repairs? Today, we're tackling a crucial question. Do I have to file an importer security filing, ISF, for mobile phone and computer repair parts? Buckle up, because we're diving deep into customs brokerage. Fasten your seatbelts. Breaking down the ISF first off, what exactly is the importer security filing, ISF? Think of the ISF as your customs pre-game checklist. It's vital for U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, to know what's coming into the country before it arrives. This ensures national security by allowing them to assess risks and keep potential threats at bay. Curious what info is included? Understanding mobile repair parts status. Now, here's the kicker. If you're sending or receiving mobile phone and computer repair parts, you might be asking, do I even need to file an ISF? The short answer is, yes, you do. Even if it's just repair parts, once they're coming into the US, you're considered an importer and are responsible for filing. This is when things get interesting. Exceptions and scenarios. Wait a second, not everything is black and white. There are some nuances at play. If you are sending a phone overseas for repair and it's being returned to you in its entirety, that typically doesn't require an ISF. However, if parts are being replaced, those spare parts? Yeah, ISF parameters kick in. So, knowing when to file is fundamental. It could even save you from hefty fines. Consequences of non-compliance. Let's paint a picture of what happens when you skip filing. Imagine your parts being sent back and forth at customs because of inadequate documentation. It's like playing a never-ending game of dodgeball with authorities only. This time, you're on the losing team. Non-compliance can lead to penalties, costly delays, and ratings that'll make your head spin. Regulations and standard practices. So, how do you get the ISF filed correctly? Well, first, you need to gather accurate details about your shipment. Preserving all communications about the repair, as well as receipts, could play a pivotal role. You might want to consider partnering with a customs broker who knows these regulations like the back of their hand. After all, it's their business to navigate these murky waters. The role of customs brokers. So, why are customs brokers so important? They are like your GPS in the tangled web of international trade. Not only can they streamline the ISF filing process, but they also ensure you comply with all applicable rules and regulations. Think of them as your trusty co-pilot guiding you through the skies and avoiding turbulence ahead. The future of ISF filings. Now, let's consider the future. With technology forever evolving, ISF filings might get even more integrated with online systems. The potential for automation could simplify the process, reducing human error while expediting clearance. Picture a world where one click can do it all. Global trade compliance. Don't forget that as we talk about mobile phones and computers, the world is one big market. Global trade compliance doesn't just end with the ISF. You have to be aware of changes in regulations, tariffs, and even geopolitical landscapes. You never know when things might shift. In summary, yes, if you're importing mobile phone or computer repair parts into the United States, filing an ISF is essential. It's not just a formality, it's part of ensuring your compliance with customs regulations. Pair up with a customs broker to guide you, and you'll set yourself up for success in the dynamic world of international trade. And there you have it, folks. Note that regulations can evolve, so always stay informed. If you found value in this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap that bell icon to keep in the loop about all things customs. Disclaimer note below. Thanks for joining us today. We look forward to having you in our next episode. Keep navigating the seas of international trade with confidence.